Hello, witches. It's Keldon. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just hopping on here live because let me tell you, as per usual, I've been sort of planning on making this video and then I film iterations of it and then I don't get around to uploading it. And then I feel weird doing an update video and uploading it like days later. So I'm just gonna do it live. So I actually just filmed a short little video that's currently uploading. My camera takes like a really long time for some reason to like transfer files through Wi-Fi. What is that term? This is me knowing technology, right? So the biggest update that I have is that I moved. That explains, right, the new background you're seeing, also the loud truck noises, car noises that you will hear periodically, sometimes more so than others. So I actually moved at the start of September back to my hometown. And I was lucky enough to get a really awesome, super cool apartment right in my little downtown. So I grew up in a small town. It's very, it's right on the St. Croix River. It's very nature-y. So I'm right in our little downtown. It's just a street, right? We just have like a main street, but I now live above the old bakery, and I really love it. But part of what is the term I'm looking for? Like cost, I guess, of that is I deal with a lot of traffic noise because we do have like this, we have our one intersection and it's very busy. It's not so bad during the week. It's usually weekends. We're also a really big tourist town. So during the summer, in the fall, it's really busy because we do get really amazing leaves. I'm not sure if I move a little bit, if it'll, yeah, you can sort of see that's all like the valley and the bluffs out there. So yeah, I mean, that's the big thing. I'll probably do like a apartment tour soon-ish. I've done that the last few times I've moved, so people seem to enjoy that. You nosy bitches. No, I'm just kidding. I love that kind of stuff too. So outside of that, wrapping up with the Witches Sabbath, we're, like 4 months out from book release. So January 8th is when, hi Taya, when January 8th is when the Witches Sabbath is coming out. So right now I'm just going through, for me, I personally am just reading through it one more time. Small, minor things I missed. Then we're just wrapping up with like design. The book goes to print actually like very soon. So October, it goes out to the printers to be printed and turned into an actual book. So I'm very excited. I'm very nervous. I was nervous when The Crooked Path came out. It's a lot of work. I mean, writing a book, you pour your heart and soul into it, and you know that it's then put out in the world and it's open for critique. And I don't think any book is above critique. I think that, no book is perfect. One of the things that I've learned, and I sort of have to process and continuously cope with, is that you will write things in your book that you later maybe feel differently about, or you'll write things that end up coming out in ways that you're like, ooh, I didn't really mean it that way. And people maybe get upset. So no book is perfect, but it is really anxiety producing sometimes to think about, how people are going to respond to this piece of work that you've worked really hard on. So, but I will say though, the timeline sort of for this book feels feels like it's gone faster, and maybe that's just, I don't know exactly what that's about, but like it definitely felt like I waited forever for The Crooked Path to finally come out. It felt like there was just like months and months and months and months, and then finally came out. This time it feels like time is passing really fast. So, and I imagine like these 4 months are probably gonna go by really fast too. Speaking of books, I do have books that I can talk about that I've been reading. But the one that I have sitting right here that I just want to gush about is The Witch's Path, Advancing Your Craft at Every Level by Thorn Mooney. So if you have not picked this book up, if you have not read it, I don't know what's wrong with you. I was lucky to have read this book advanced before it came out, and I just fell in love with it instantly. I mean, we all love Thorn, right? She's super smart and amazing. But this book is just incredible. She talks about so many important things that we as practitioners face, whether we are just beginning or we have been practicing for a long time. Like, sort of think of like the common kind of pitfalls that we maybe face, whether it's like we feel like, our practice is just kind of dragging, or we don't have enough time in our busy day, or we're getting caught up in social media. I mean, it's just an incredibly helpful and encouraging book, and it's filled with these amazing exercises that are so out of the box. I mean, this is not going to be a book where you're going to find spells and rituals, but it's going to be a book that asks you to do things that are actually going to deepen your connection to your craft. And it might look, those, again, the kind of thing of the exercises, like it might not look the way you would think necessarily coming from a witchcraft book. And I think some people are getting kind of hung up on that, and that's unfortunate for them. So really, really excellent book. That's the other thing too. So this is me now splitting into a brain tangent. Is that I am planning on, I just filmed the first one, of making like these sort of short videos about different traditional witchcraft topics. They're things that I've largely talked about before in the past, but I have this dream of having like kind of a backlog of like really nice, simple, easy videos about traditional witchcraft topics. I mean, not necessarily deep dives, but just things that, like, if you were like, hey, what is this? Or like, something that I refer people to. So the first one that I just filmed is just talking about what is traditional witchcraft and sort of my definition of it. So if that's something that you would be interested in seeing more of, definitely let me know. I mean, I'm planning on just making them anyways, but it is nice to sort of hear that is something that people would be interested in. Additionally, if there are just like other videos that you would like to see, I'm always sort of looking for maybe like video requests, videos, but I often find that I struggle to think of like topics. So I can always use the help. Although, I mean, with the sort of like backlog Tradcraft videos, I was like writing kind of a list of different ideas, and that quickly grew into many things. So that I'll have plenty to do. But other things, I don't know what people want to see. I have sort of just, I mean, my sort of MO the last year has just been these like infrequent update videos, to be like, but I'm still alive. So I got myself a nice camera. So I need to be filming things. I need to be putting it to use. I mean, right now I'm just on my computer. But you know, like nature videos and things like that. I did just go out and I did my sort of like autumn equinox celebration ritual in the woods. And I didn't bring my camera, not that I was gonna film it, but just, you know, like could have been nice to film the area because it's really beautiful. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm really enjoying the fall. We have really, really beautiful falls where I live. And fall is when I really sort of peak. I mean, as you autumnal get up. So I'm definitely starting to feel more alive than I do in the summer, which is good because then I feel like doing more things like making YouTube videos. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. I'm trying to think if there's any other like update things that I can think of. I don't know. I mentioned this and I've made a few like little live videos that I didn't end up posting, but I've gotten into soap making and I just made pumpkin soap yesterday, and that was really, really yum. So I'll keep you updated on that. But I made apple soap for September. And I was planning on making pumpkin soap for October, but my pumpkin smelly oils came way later. So by the time the soap is done and cured, it'll be November, which is fine. But I was like, shoot, I was hoping for kind of a seasonal pattern, but we'll see. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here now. I need some water and I don't want to make this video too long. So thank you all for being here and commenting all of these awesome comments and ideas, and I will look them over and see. So yeah, again, I hope you're all doing well. Happy autumn, and until next time, take care.